Alrighty, so in my last video, I asked you guys to hop over to my Twitch channel. If you guys don't follow that, what are you guys doing? Link is in the description down below. We've been doing some rebuilds together, so go over there. I'm probably streaming tonight, so if you guys want to come hang out, that's the place to be. But anyways, we were doing a fantasy draft together. The viewers, you guys, round by round, were picking which player you wanted to add to the squad. And then at the end of that draft, I was gonna rebuild that team. And guys, I thought we were cool. You know, you guys liked me, I liked you. Everything was tight. But this team, oh my god. What is this? Also, I posted something on Twitter kind of giving you a sneak peek of something that was just mind-blowing. If you don't follow my Twitter, again, link is in the description down below. Holy cow. This thing is crazy. So before we actually get into the rebuild, I'm going to show you some clips, some highlights of the draft. Then we'll actually get into the rebuild. But again, guys, if you enjoyed today's rebuild and you want to see more rebuilds, make sure you hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content. We're approaching 15,000 subs. If we can hit this by the end of the month, that would be so amazing. I got something really big planned for you guys. The quicker we can hit that mark, the quicker I can show you guys what I've been working on. And finally, in the comment section down below, if you want to be featured in a future video, leave a comment on how you think SDS can make franchise mode better for MLB. Okay? So in the comment section, I may end up picking one of your comments and highlighting them in the next video. Let me know how you think franchise mode could be better. Give me some ideas, all right? Down below. So here we go, guys. Here's the clips for the draft, and then we'll hop into the rebuild. Got it? So JC Merritt, that was a test. Sorry. I'll let you pick the team if you want. What team are we going to be? I'll let you pick the team. So, JC Merritt, I'll let you pick the team. Twins? Alright. Whoa, did I not hit? I thought I hit fantasy draft. Hold on. I'm a professional, I promise. I promise. Jesus, I'm going to be here all day scrolling looking for Joe Jimenez. Where is he? Did I pass him? No, there he is. Yeah. Yeah, he is. You want Skaggs? Jeff McNeil. Alrighty. Who was? Alright. He might not be available either. I wish you could search. There he is. Charlie Blackmon? Oh man, our outfield's a little suspect. Keuchel? Alright. Noah was on that. Kike? Ooh. Yeah, alright. Next pick. Lowest overall. Alright. This is the one. Yo, Victor Payano. Alrighty, guys. So I'm actually I cut the draft a little bit short because at this point, the randomizer that we were using to select the players' names was picking the same person over and over and over again, or it was already picking people who already got picked. So I started opening it up to suggestions from chat, and literally chat just got so annoying. So we're going to hop into it. We're going to show, you know, what players we got and whatnot. And guys, this thing I'm about to show you is just, it's so stupid how bad this contract is. So let's hop into it. Let's have some fun. We're getting into the rebuild now, and let's take a look at the squad. So you guys can see, first off, whoever Chris Davis agent is, I need him on my squad. I need him in my life. I need him to get me that kind of money. That is stupid money. $92 million for Chris Davis. So how it works usually with fantasy draft is they kind of shorten the contracts, or what they'll do is they'll smash some contracts together. So that's why Chris Davis has a $92 million contract. It's his entire contract smashed into 1 year, which is stupid, but that's just how it's working. So we'll take a look at our team as a whole. You guys can see we got some pretty big contracts that I want to get rid of right away. But we got Keuchel, Arrieta, Skaggs, RIP. We got Sonny Gray, Lance Lynn, and we got Big Sexy himself, Bartolo Colon. I like that. Not really, but you know what? That's cool. We got Joe Smith, who's our best reliever, and he's 35 years old. So we definitely need to improve on the pitching in all aspects. We got Joe Jimenez. We got JD Hammer. Maybe he can drop the hammer a couple times in game. No one really there. Our catchers, besides Lil Sexy, so we got Big Sexy and Lil Sexy on a team. We got Williams Astudillo, but our catchers are kind of aging catchers with very big contracts. So they might be players who I look to move, or we'll keep them, let them walk in free agency. First base, Anthony Rizzo. I actually like this pick. I think this one's a good one. We got Chris Davis, G-Man Choi, and Dominic Smith. So besides Rizzo and Dominic Smith, wish we could done it a little bit better. Kike Hernandez is not too bad, but Jeff McNeil is 100% going to be our starter. I like this pick a lot. He's very consistent with the average. Moustakas, Kyle Seager. It's not a terrible, third base battle we got going on here. The thing that I don't like is Seager's contract. I want to get rid of that. Moustakas will keep around, but Seager, meh. Brandon Crawford, he's hit or miss with franchise. He's either 300 average or 180, and you need to get him off your team. I don't want to keep him. We got Scott Kingery, who I'd be cool with just rocking until we can find a better shortstop. Left field, we got power for days. Stanton, and we got the DH of JD Martinez. I'm cool with that. Center field, Gerard Dyson sucks. We need somebody else. And Charlie Blackmon in right, I think we can work with that. We have Adam Jones too, but when you got other players ahead, we could probably move Adam Jones to center and trade Gerard Dyson. That might be something we end up doing. So a lot of trades are going to be made. We need to get this budget down because we've got like a 4,000 million bajillion budget going on. So let's get some trades done. Let's hop into this rebuild. Alrighty, so the first trade we're making is Brandon Crawford for Swarzak and Anderson. I want to strengthen that bullpen a little bit, at least for season 1. So this is a way to open up some salary and also make our bullpen a little bit better. Alrighty, Jake Arrieta and Preston Tucker are going to be traded for Ryan Zimmerman, Nick Ahmed, and Austin Bryce. I'm really wanting Austin Bryce out of this deal. The other two are just kind of placeholders until we can get a little bit better shortstop and first baseman lined up. And also, to get rid of the contract of Arrieta, we had to throw in those other guys. Alrighty, Lance Lynn and Jean Carlos Mejia are going to be traded for Dan Straley and Brad Brock. I just want Lance Lynn's 3-year deal out of the club. I want him out, so that's why we're trading him. We're getting, Brad Brock, who won't be a terrible reliever for us, hopefully. And then we're going to get Dan Straley, who's just kind of a placeholder starting pitcher. Alright, so I don't want Nick Ahmed anymore. I don't want Kike Hernandez. I just don't feel like we're going to use him. And we have Jeff McNeil, who's a very solid second baseman. And then we're going to get rid of Jason Castro for Paul DeYoung and Chase Anderson. We could also throw in somebody else, but I feel like there really isn't anything that I don't know. I don't really want anybody else from the Astros that would make the deal work. So let me get the lineup. Let me get the pitching rotation all sorted. I lied. I want to open up a little bit more salary cap because I don't think we're going to be able to sign any draft picks. Gerard Dyson, Ryan Zimmerman for Tanner Roark, and Jose Osuna. Jose Osuna actually looks like he's got a little bit of a bat on him, so he'll be a decent little bench bat for us. All right, season 1, after all those moves, after that draft, after everything, this is what we're looking like. We got Bartolo, not number 2, but he's up there. He's in the starting rotation. But we got Keuchel, Skaggs, Gray, Roark, and Bartolo Colon. Brad Brock is not going to be our long reliever. Ooh, we need one of those. Nick, no. Who was it? Swarzak, you can be our long reliever. We got Brock Swarzak, Colombe, I don't know, Nick Anderson, Blyer, Zach Duke, Joe Jimenez, and Joe Smith. So let's take a look at our contract situation really quick, because I still don't think we're going to be able to sign any draft picks. So at the deadline, we're definitely going to have to move some players. Kyle Seager, I think, is going to be one of them. And then, I mean, really anybody's on the table. Dan Straley's not even in the majors. That could be a player we look to move. But for now, that's where we're going to leave it. See how season 1 plays out. And I'll catch you guys at draft day. Alrighty, so I noticed we're a little bit of need for a long reliever. We're going to go for Julian Fernandez. I know he's got C potential, but he's got a very small contract. And we're able to unload $11 million on the Athletics for 3 players that aren't doing too well or not even being used. Straley and Anderson are sitting in the minors, and Richard Blyer is complete and utter trash. So yeah, there's the trade we're making. It also allows us to sign our draft picks. So let's go sign our draft picks. Okay, we still aren't able to sign our draft picks. We still have way too many big contracts. So Kyle Seager's making way for a bullpen arm in Jonathan Holder, along with Zach Duke and Scott Copeland. All right, finally, we made some space. We made some space, and look at our draft picks. DeAndre Katz was our first pick. He's 71 overall, A potential. Look at those hitting stats. I like that a lot. Switch hitter, right fielder, 91 potential. We got a first baseman who's 67 overall with 90 potential. Look at those hitting stats already as well. Ooh, I like that. A shortstop with 82 potential, and Adam Rodriguez, and then a pitcher with 89 potential. I like this a lot. Solid draft for us. Let's keep this season going. All right, so I guess you guys didn't do too poorly with your draft picks. Obviously, I helped a little bit, but I mean, look at this. Look at this. 101 and 61. That's a solid divisional leader right there. That's a divisional winner. Solid record right there. So let's take a look. League leaders. JD Martinez and Charlie Blackmon went off offensively. And pitching wise, Dallas Keuchel, lights out. Holy cow. Let's look at awards. Silver Slugger for Charlie Blackmon. American League MVP for JD Martinez. And a Cy Young for Dallas Keuchel. So I will take that 100%. Like, that is, ooh, those are some nice stats. So on the bench, we had these two. Someone got sent down. I don't know who, but these two, they were okay. I think Jose Osuna is a decent little bench bat for us for the future. Someone that's going to be cheap, going to be decent. Jeff McNeil hit close to 300. Solid numbers. I really like that. Charlie Blackmon, holy cow, 40 home runs, 350 average almost, 422 on base percentage. Nutty. And I mean, JD Martinez is right behind him. Like 57 home runs, 150 RBIs. I should probably be saying Charlie Blackmon's right behind JD Martinez, because whew, scary stuff. Anthony Rizzo, solid season as well. 280, 381 on base percentage, 32 home runs, and almost 100 RBIs. Giancarlo Stanton, I mean, I'm not going to complain about that either. Those are awesome numbers. Moustakas is up there with home runs. Paul DeJong, holy smokes, 280 with 42 home runs and 104 RBIs. Cervelli wasn't even terrible. Definitely a player I won't be looking to keep, though. And Adam Jones, 240 average, little rough. Scott Kingery is a player I was keeping my eye on. He's doing okay, nothing too crazy. But yeah, let's take a look at our bullpen really quick. Fernandez struggled. Smith struggled. Daniel actually pretty solid. The whip's a little high, but not too bad. Nick Anderson is a project. He's gonna be cheap too, so that's why I wanted to get him. Brad Brock, meh. For a player, I probably won't continue to pay him. Jonathan Holder, definitely a player I want to keep on to. Solid season. Anthony Swarzak struggled a little bit. He's aging. He's decreasing in rating. Probably won't bring him back. Probably look to go a little bit cheaper in the bullpen. And Joe Jimenez, I put him in this spot just to get him some more innings, but it might be like a setup with Joe Jimenez setup, Holder, closer. We'll see how that goes. Dallas Keuchel, nutty season. 22-6, 2.09 ERA with a 1.12 whip. Ooh. Tanner Roark, pretty solid as well. I'm not going to complain about those numbers at all. Tyler Skaggs, not too bad. I mean, they were a little bit high on the whip and the ERA, but it's not terrible. And Bartolo Colon's holding his own. 16-9 on the year. All right. Solid seasons. We don't really have any players to like be too excited about. TJ House is there, but he's got C potential, so we'll see how that goes. So that's season 1. Let's hop into this series against the Orioles. And they were not, they didn't stand a chance at all. Holy cow. So something was really working for us. So let's keep it going. We're taking on the Astros now, and we swept the Astros as well. What is going on? This team is nutty. I do want to get Bartolo a chance. Let's go see what the pitching matchups are. Scherzer, Musgrove, Chirinos, and we don't know who for the third day. It'll probably be Scherzer again. So Bartolo's up. We'll have him go day 4. Yikes. ERAs have been all over the place. We'll have him go day 4 if it comes to it, but it will actually come to it because we have to do a 7-game series. So game 1 we win, game 2 we win, game 3 we lose. I feel like I want to have that series kind of wrapped up before we get to Bartolo, and we lose that one too. All right, Bartolo, he got the win. That's what I'm talking about. And we got Keuchel versus Chirinos. So let's hop into this one. Could this be a World Series championship the first season? That would be insane. That would be nuts. That would be amazing. So let's take a look at the lineup. Goodwin, Duggar, Arenado, Chris Davis, Carlos Santana, Brandon Lau, David Freese, Ronnie Mauricio, and Keibert Ruiz. So let's keep it going. We're going against Chirinos. McNeil leads us off with a double. We got 2 outs. Why is JD Martinez bunting? Just let him swing. That made no sense to have him bunt there. All right, Cervelli, Jones, and McNeil. Nothing happens there, unfortunately, but a double for Martinez, a single, first and second, 1 out. Can Moustakas get him home? He doesn't. 2-run score. That's rough. And then 2 more. It's a 4-run ball game in the 5th. All right. Cervelli brings 1 back. Okay. First and second, 1 out still. Just couldn't do anything with it. So let's go to the bullpen. We'll bring in Anderson. And he gets us out. All right. So it's like we have the power. There it is. We're within 1. I just had to say we got the power, I guess. Adam Jones doesn't get on. McNeil doesn't get on. Blackman singles. All right. Nick Anderson's probably going to be done here. Let's go to Jimenez. Stolen base. I was worried that was going to happen. All right. So it's down 2. We got 2 innings left. A single. That's a good start. Guys, what's going on with the team, dog? Come on. Let's go to Brock. Double play gets out of it. It comes down to this. We're down 2. Can we? Oh, they got Chapman. Oh, they're bringing out the big guns, huh? All right, JD Martinez walk-off right here. Come on. Oh, it doesn't happen. So we're going to game 7. Roark versus Musgrove. Ooh, this is whew, who would have thought? Season 1. Or do we go Gray? Gray's having a solid postseason. We'll go Roark. All right. Come on. Whew. All right, we get on first. There we go. Ooh, first and second, no outs. There's 1 run. Sack fly brings it, makes it a 2-run game. Okay, we got a 1-run game. That sucks. That lead didn't last too long, but we still got that lead. We still got the 1 run. All right, Rizzo, come on. Someone's got to get on. We've been a little quiet since that first. That's a good start. Double play, really. 1-run scores to tie it. Oh, man, that is rough. So tie game. Roark's done for the day. Whew. All right, bottom 7. All right, that's a good start. That's what we need. Ooh, this is even better. Come on. Ground out, sack fly right here. Puts us up 1. That's what we needed. All right, cool. Smoke. Let's bring in Swarzak, come on, dude. Seriously, you had to go and do that. You had to go and ruin it for everybody. Walk off, please. Anybody, Stanton. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. World Series Season 1. Are you... Oh, the walk-off. Giancarlo Stanton is the MVP for the postseason, and the World Series MVP was Francisco Cervelli. Really? Okay. Interesting, but there we go. Season 1, and I'll take it. Jeff McNeil struggled a little bit, but overall, I was pretty happy with what I saw. I mean, even Big Sexy got involved, and he got a win in the World Series. That's what I'm talking about. So Season 1 is in the bags. Let's see what we can do. Bartolo retired. That sucks, right? I mean, we got him a World Series, though. We got Bartolo a World Series, so we got that. So looking at... Let's take a look, see what we're working with here. So Chris Davis is out. I don't want to see his face anywhere near Minnesota ever again. And to be honest, I think Keuchel needs to come back. What he just did for our team was unreal. So we'll give him a four-year deal. $6 million. I mean, I'm cool with that. That's a solid deal right there. If there's nobody else available, we'll go to Tanner Roark, but I want to see what else is available. Same with Moustakas, because I have a feeling free agency is going to be nutty with all these crazy contracts involved. I'll worry about coaches and everything later, but let's get into it. Let's see what we're working with. 40-man, we'll figure that out. But arbitration, probably just these two. And then contracts-wise, let's take a look here. We'll give everybody a contract as long as they're not crazy. If it's like a million, 4 million that doesn't like deserve it, then we won't do it. So like Freitas, if he wants like 4 million, I'm not gonna do it. But we'll give everybody a contract. All right, so Season 2, the changes that were made, they weren't crazy changes, but they definitely, I think, only made our team stronger, which after Season 1, can we be too much stronger? Let's take a look. Let's see what we did here, because, you know, Rule 5 draft, I mean, actually after the end of the season, I let a lot of low-rated players go, and I tried to bring in a little bit younger, a little bit higher-rated players to the squad that weren't as expensive either. So we brought in Garrett Whitley, who is more of just a prospect. B potential wasn't too bad. We got Joe Ross from the Rule 5 draft, who he's not an amazing reliever, but he was better than some of the players that we did have. We got Nick Ciuffo, whatever. He's our backup catcher. We got Lil Sexy behind the dish, Williams Astudillo, so we're good there. Nicky Lopez at second, I think is a decent little bench bat. Rule 5 draft pickup, cheap contract, really solid with that. And then the rest, nothing too crazy. A couple prospects here and there. We brought back Austin Bryce from the trade last season. Luis Santos was available. I decided to pick him up. Tanner Roark, we brought him back on a 1-year deal for $5.5 million. I think that's a bargain after what he did for us last year. Martin Perez was one of the better pitchers available besides Garrett Cole and Madison Bumgarner, who I didn't really want to throw out big contracts to, because both of them had like 4.5 ERAs last season. So I figured, let's go with the young guy who's got a decent season behind him. Let's see how things go. Sonny Gray's still here. Donnie Hart is still on our squad. And then we brought in Will Smith. I figured, let's really close the door with our closer. Will Smith is the guy. Dom Nunez was there. Again, a little player to just hold some minor league spot. And then outside of that, that really was about it. Michael Baisley. Mitch Walding was available, a B potential player. I thought that was a good pickup. J.D. Davis is going to be a bench bat for us. Not too bad. Again, a cheap pickup. Guillermo Heredia is another player who I thought, he's got B potential. Why not pick him up? He may have some trade value for the future. And Mike Moustakas was brought back as well. Looking at our picks again, we got DeAndre Katz, who's actually on the Major League squad. He looks amazing. I think he's going to be a great bat for us, especially versus lefties. We have Von Morris, who's in AA, I think that is. Yeah, AA. Matt Venner is in AA as well. We have Richard Tompkins. I'm psyched about this guy. I think this guy's going to be very good. He's going to be sitting in AA this season. Adam Rodriguez is another player I'm excited about. He's in AA. And I think that is it. I think that's it for all the new players. So this is what we're looking like. Like I said, not too many crazy changes. We do have JD Hammer down there, Austin Bryce, Donnie Hart, and Tyler Duffy. Just in case things do get a little dicey in the bullpen, we can always trade some of these guys and bring up someone from the minors. And then our starting rotation, I'm actually pretty happy with it. I think it's very good. All right, looking at the lineup now, again, it's pretty, like, it's basically the same. Charlie Blackmon's moving in the center. Probably not the smartest idea defensively, but other than that, it allowed DeAndre Katz to come in. I didn't bring back Adam Jones or Gerard Dyson. It just wasn't the move. And you guys can see our bench right there. I haven't done the lineup here, but again, there's no one really exciting. Jose Osuna is potentially a player we could trade if we ever need to, but overall, I'm pretty psyched about the team. I think this is a really good team. To be honest, you guys, I thought you guys hated me. I thought you guys drafted me a bad team, but turns out with a couple moves, we've created kind of a super team. So let's see if we can get season 2 underway and get something really solid started. So season 2's draft was okay. It wasn't as good as the first one, but we got Kurt Brock, 80 potential. Not terrible, but definitely could have been a little bit better. He is 74 overall though, so he is one of our better relievers come next season. Eddie Grimm's got 81 potential. You know, not terrible. 88 potential for Kenny Carter though. He's 64 overall. I like this catcher pickup. That's a good one. And then we got an 84 overall for Dave Cervoni. Not too bad, not too bad. So overall, not terrible, but I definitely thought we did a little bit better. Unfortunately, we didn't. So let's see how season 2 progresses. I think we might make 1 or 2 moves at the deadline, but we'll have to wait and see. Alrighty, so for this trade, we're gonna open up a little bit more cap space because I don't think he's having a bad season. Moustakas, he's actually having a pretty solid year compared to last year. His home runs are about the same. RBI is about the same. It's pretty comparable to last year. I'm also gonna trade JD Davis for Noelvi Marte and Johan Camargo. I want to open up a little bit more cap space, and I have a couple players from the minors I want to bring up who I think will do just as well. So yeah, that's the trade. All right, so the player I did want to bring up was Tyler Duffy. He's up to an 80. I think he's really going to help out our bullpen. So that was it. I just wanted an extra arm in the bullpen. Guys, I think we may have created a dynasty. I think I need to let you guys draft my team from now on because what you guys have done. Well, there we go. 108 and 54. Obviously, you know, I've taken the manager reins and done a couple trades, but the core that we have is really making this easy. 108 wins, 54 losses. We're taking on the winner of the wild card, which means we're getting knocked out first round, but we at least made the playoffs. JD Martinez, Charlie Blackmon, again, amazing. They're the power hitters. And Dallas Keuchel, whoo, he's looking good. So let's take a look at the awards. We got MVP once again. We got Hank Aaron, Gold Glove, and Cy Young. So back-to-back MVPs, back-to-back Cy Youngs. I like to see that. So let's take a look, see how everybody did. So Joe Ross was a phenomenal pickup for this long relief role. I'm glad I did it. TJ House, pretty solid as well. Nick Anderson struggled a little bit. So did Joe Jimenez. Tyler Duffy, his whip is super low. His ERA is a little bit high. He only pitched 8 innings, though, so I see why that happened. Jonathan Holder, pretty solid. Brad Brock, I'm glad I brought him back. I really wasn't going to, but he very solid, very solid. And then Will Smith, what happened? He had a 2.5 ERA with like a 0.9 whip at the All-Star break. So something just completely fell apart after that. But Dallas Keuchel, another sub 2.5 ERA, a under 1 whip. He is an ace for sure. Tyler Skaggs, very similar to last year. Tanner Roark did very well. Sonny Gray's okay, not terrible. And Martin Perez, yikes. Looking at some of our prospects, JD Hammer's up to a 72, Donnie Hart's up to a 75, so maybe he's a potential player for us next year, along with Austin Bryce. Let's take a look at the lineup, see how things went. On the bench, Nicky Lopez. Ooh, I like the looks of that. That's a solid backup second baseman, shortstop, third baseman combo right there. Scott Kingery's up to a 74 as well. He's got quite a bit of trade value. So if necessary, we may trade him. McNeil, pretty similar to last year. Very consistent. Charlie Blackmon, unreal. Almost 50 home runs, a 332 average. I like it. JD Martinez, he was MVP for a reason. It's scary. We had almost 300 RBIs between these two. And then you add in Stanton. Then you add in Anthony Rizzo, Paul DeJong, Johan Camargo, not too bad. Williams Astudillo was probably like our least powerful hitter. I mean, look at DeAndre Katz. Ooh, look at those stats. His potential went down. I don't know why. That's a good season for a rookie year. I'm not going to complain about that. I want to see how he didn't win Rookie of the Year. Who won Rookie of the Year? I went the wrong way, but okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, I guess that's okay. I did want to look at some of our prospects that we do have. Osuna's up to a 73. Dominic Smith's rising very quickly. He's up to a 69. Nice. Walding a 70. Overall, I mean, we got a couple decent prospects. Nothing too crazy, but, you know, some that definitely could potentially make the lineup. All right. Kansas City. What do you got for us? Ooh, we lose. What? All right, at least we advanced, so no biggie there. Let's get the lineup sorted. We'll go boom, boom, boom. Let's do it. All right. Did Keuchel just pitch? No, Sonny Gray did. All right, so game 1 against the Athletics. Okay, we lose. We win. We win. We lost. Come on, let's advance. Ooh, no. All right, that's okay. We're home. We're gonna have Skaggs. We're gonna have Skaggs on the mound. All right, we got Wendell Peraza, Mancini, Javi Baez, Tyler Austin Sano, Jason Hayward, Bart, and Manuel Margot. So we need to score first. It's gotta happen. Sweet. We get first and second with no outs. And then look at that. Miguel Sano goes deep. We're down 3. All right. So what happened? You know, why can't we cash in on our runs? Charlie Blackmon, thank you. We're back within 1. That's not what I want. We're down 2 now. Double play gets us out of it. That's perfect. All right. A single. DeAndre Katz, I needed you there. I needed you there so much. 5th inning. Nothing happened. Skaggs is done after 5. We're going to go to Ross. All right, perfect. Ooh, that's a good start. A walk. A double play? Really? Oh, Little Sexy gets us within 1. That's what I like to see. All right, Charlie Blackmon. We got 6 outs remaining. Come on. That's a good start. Why? Why do you have to do that to me? Down 3. 3 outs remaining. Can we do it? Blake Trinan comes up to pitch. No. All right. That's all right. That's okay. One more season. We can do it. We definitely got to make some moves. The Marlins defeated the Athletics. We're going to make some moves. We're going to make this team looking nice. So let's hop into it. Anybody retire? Nobody. All right. Let's look at exclusive negotiations. Skaggs. Let's do it. We'll do that. Roark. We'll wait. We'll wait. Sonny Gray. We'll wait on Sonny Gray too. And then Brad Brock. We'll do another 1-year deal because he wasn't too bad, actually. He was actually pretty solid for us. So we got 2 offers on the table. We'll see how the rest plays out. Martin Perez exercises option. Joe Jimenez is like, whatever. I don't want to be part of the squad anymore. That's fine. You weren't that good. Anyways, I'll do that off camera. So let's hop into it. Let's see what we got. We'll add those players there. Jimenez, you got arbitration, dude. What? We'll bring back Camargo. And then Holder was solid. And then Joe Ross was a great pickup through the Rule 5 draft. Contracts, everybody's going to get one. Let's get into this offseason. All right, we're going to acquire Jose Quintana. It's not the flashiest of signings. Another signing trade I was looking at was for Mike Minor. Both kind of older pitchers. Martin Perez just wasn't what I expected of him. And I looked around. I mean, like Marcus Stroman's there. Rick Porcello, Tanaka, Archer's low rated. There really aren't too many like high rated pitchers that we could attain without trading away some of our like key players. Odorizzi was an option as well. I'm really tempted by Mike Minor because his per nines are very good, and we could just trade him straight up Mike Minor for Martin Perez. So that's why I'm kind of like, do we do this one? Do we do the Quintana one? All right, let me look at Quintana one more time, and then I'll make my decision. They're basically the same. Let's do that. We'll go with Quintana. We'll give him a shot. All right, we're also going to trade for Jake Odorizzi. The pitching, like the starting pitchers who are available in free agency aren't that good. We're going to make this trade for Osuna, Darwinzon, and a very low-rated player. So we're still in free agency. All right, we're strengthening this starting rotation even more. Scott Kingery, JD Hammer, and Khalil Lee for Luke Weaver. So starting rotation should be good. Let me see if I can make any other moves. All right, so this is how we're going to finish off this rebuild. This is our lineup. Not much has changed, just the starting rotation. I felt that our bullpen was really strong last year, so we're going to stick with them. And then we got Odorizzi, Keuchel, Quintana, Skaggs, and Weaver. There's that. And the lineup is the same. We brought up Richard Tompkins. I want to see how he does. Katz is kind of our platoon outfielder. You guys can see what we're rocking with here. I think the team, again, is very, very strong. I think we got unlucky last year in the playoffs. Let's see how Season 3 plays out. Can we get 2 World Series in this 3-year rebuild? Alrighty, last season, yeah, you know, we won the division. It wasn't as good. 93-69, but still a very solid season. We're taking on the Mariners in the divisional series. And let's see, we got some awards again. A Gold Glove. So it looks like our team has fallen off offensively. Let's take a look at the pitching though. Ooh, Quintana had a good year. Skaggs had a good year. Everybody else, a bit of a letdown. Why did these guys get moved down? I see Joe Ross had I think I've been saying John Ross. I know it's Joe Ross. I know. It's looking like he had a bit of a tough season. Kurt Brock, hello. I don't think we're going to be able to pull him up, but pretty happy with the way the bullpen looks. Let's take a look at our squad. There we go. Jeff McNeil's still getting good averages. I like that. Charlie Blackmon still hitting the ball well. Obviously not as good as years prior, but still very solid. JD Martinez is still destroying the ball. Again, not as good as previous seasons, but still very solid. Stanton had a down year, so it's looking like the offense cooled off a little bit. Not so much Paul DeJong. Anthony Rizzo a little bit as well. Williams Astudillo, his average went up. I'll take that. Nicky Lopez, not as good average-wise, but that's okay. And then Yohan Camargo, pretty similar to last year. Looking at our bench bats, DeAndre Katz might have to take over for Charlie Blackmon, and Richard Tompkins might be the real deal at first. So Rizzo and Blackmon might be players that make way. Let's take a look at some of our prospects. Luis Santos is not a prospect. Von Morris is a 70. Grimm is a 69. Okay, so we got a couple decent pitching prospects coming up. Let's see who else. Kenny Carter's up to a 68. Tompkins is still going to be very good. Like he looks like he's going to be like unreal. Adam Rodriguez is a 72. He doesn't look too bad. He actually looks pretty solid. Christopher Cease, he looks decent. And we got a couple other guys down there as well. Andrew Stevenson is slowly getting better. And then that's really about it besides these guys. So the corner outfield spots are strong. Not so much center field. So I don't know. I don't feel good about this one. But let's see. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I wasn't feeling good. We're already down 2-0. So let's see what we can do here. We are the away team. We'll have Quintana pitch it. Let's see how things go. 1, 2, 3. That's not good. 2 outs. They have Vlad Jr., Freddie Freeman, Kevin Biggio, Austin Meadows. Ooh, they got a squad. We're going up against Justice Sheffield. Paul DeJong goes deep. We got a lead. All right. Tie game. Okay, that didn't last too long. Alrighty. So 2 lefties on the mound. Can we take advantage of it? Come on, we got to do something here. A single. That's something, but it's not what I'm looking for. They take the lead. Oh, man. Giancarlo Stanton brings it back. Paul DeJong's in scoring position. And Katz gets it done. There we go. Like, they just want me to suffer lately, you know? They just don't want me to succeed. We're going to take out Quintana. We're going to bring in Brock. Yep, naturally. That's just how it's going to be. So we're down 3. We got 6 outs left. Bases are loaded. Camargo, double play. You suck. I didn't want to bring in Hart. Why, MLB? Why do you do this to me? All right, well, that's the season. And when you look at it, you know, JD Martinez, probably a player I'd look to start trading. Stanton's good for another couple seasons. Charlie Blackmon, definitely look to trade. Try to get anything for him. Otherwise, I think maybe Dallas Keuchel, maybe. Otherwise, you're looking pretty solid. You know, Anthony Rizzo hits free agency. Brad Brock hits free agency. I mean, for the first base position, I would stick it out with Tompkins. He looks like the real deal. You got Katz, who could take over for Charlie Blackmon. I think he's going to be very solid as well. The team's looking like it still looks really good. I think you're set. Trade away JD Martinez. Maybe try to get a center fielder. You got a first baseman. You got a right fielder. I think you're set. I think this team is still looking very solid. Pitching this season, it was just a huge letdown. So you definitely got to make some pitching changes. But overall, I really like this team. I like the core that you guys were able to come up with. I thought it was going to be a bad team, but it turned out to be a pretty solid team. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Viewers Draft Rebuild, Fantasy Draft Rebuild Challenge, whatever it's called. That's what it is. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new and enjoy MLB content. Definitely going to be a lot more rebuilds on the channel. Let's hit 15K subs, guys. Once we hit that, I can reveal this really cool plan I've been working on. And I want to show you guys what I've been working on. So that's about it, guys. Again, Twitter, social media, all that stuff's down below. Twitch, we've been streaming a lot more recently. So if you guys ever want to come hang out, talk baseball, do some franchise stuff, that's the place to be. Other than that, guys, comments. You guys, let me know how you think we can improve franchise mode in MLB. I think that's it now. It is. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.